talking, 1, 2, 3, talking, and, una, 2, 3, una, 2, 3, una, 3, una, 3, una, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, sivo penke, momo jete, many things to be said, from left to right, from right to left. Ooh, if you wish to make sounds, then you must use the breath, the air inside your lungs, in your diaphragm, to talk about whatever you possibly can. But feel free to let the sounds come from wherever in your body. Maybe they'll arrive from your fingers or your toenails, or maybe from your mind. But of course, don't allow everyone to speak for you. Allow 1 or 2 people to speak for you, if you want them to speak for you. Don't really let them speak for you. Maybe you should just speak for yourself. So that's that, and let's see what else we've got. How many people in the country? How many people in this room have been to Germany? Let's see a show of hands. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3 have been to Germany, or maybe no one's been to Germany. Maybe there is no such place as Germany. Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing back there, man? And why did you go to Germany? What was it?
Actually, that sounds from the audience.
Yeah.
Actually, I was visiting some festival.
Okay, yeah. Festivals. For those of you who don't know, festivals is when everyone comes together, plays music. Was it a film festival, buddy, or was it something else? Was it something else there?
It was marijuana festival.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, this just stepped up. Marijuana. Whoa. Okay, the Mary Jane. The roly poly, the pot.
Yeah.
Pots. Green, the hard green, the stinking machine, the total loss of consciousness, the contact, missing contact. Yeah, listening. We're listening. So, what happened in Germany? At your thing?
Went to the festival, to this marijuana festival. Mary Jane festival, and MJ, and we just just like being in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
There was some beer involved as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At these times, it was possible even for me.
Wow.
Because now all the listeners of our amazingly popular podcast knows that I do not drink alcohol.
He does not drink it. Yeah. I mean, they know that though, don't they? They definitely know.
So we were just actually we were with the band, funk band, Bites. There was a Bees.
Okay.
The band called Bees from Lithuania.
Okay. The boys, 3 boys, yeah? Was there 3 boys in the band?
Yes.
And am I wrong in thinking there was a clown in the band as well? Is that something else?
Clown? Do you mean Lorinos?
No.
Shark
No, I just mean a clown, Yeah, you had a traveling clown with you. Is that true?
Clown.
Like with a little tricycle. And
Ordinary clown.
yeah, ordinary clown, big red nose, squeezy red nose, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let me see. We'll see. We will. Oh shit.
We will. Yo, shit.
Please say yo.
Yo.
Louder.
Yo.
Okay.
The other microphone's picking me up, is it?
No. The compressor reacts a little too fast.
Ah.
So So now we almost ready.
Mm-hmm.
Just we're recording everything.
So were you smoking weed at the marijuana festival?
Yes, actually, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did, and it felt good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back in the days, I think the Saint Mary opened my skills for music creativity. Actually,
Really?
because of she.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the thing she was giving me,
Mm-hmm.
because of the way she changed
Mm-hmm.
my, let's say, state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
I was all into music. All my focus, everything was into the music.
Mm-hmm.
And without no listening music, when I was like with the Mary J, at these times it wasn't. The evening was shit. If there is no music, if it is not possible for me to listen, to go deep, to dive into the music, the evening was shit.
Wow.
So,
And Mary Jane helped you get in contact with that passion.
I don't know, but maybe it helped me to travel through the sounds, to go into the sounds and travel through them, like in some 3D kind of I don't know, space, outer space of 3D things, and I could feel and see and play with those sounds, which are like into the song. It's interesting, yeah.
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 I mean, I have this look on my face because it's interesting, not because I'm bored.
Yeah. So let's test your phones.
Okay.
So, and we were with that band. Bees. Oh no, it's my phone. Sorry, mate. Sorry, dude.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, wait.
I'm gonna bring you the phones.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Way better than these.
Oh, okay, no problem. I mean, it doesn't matter, like, whatever you've got. Where are you going? I thought we were recording together. Yeah, we just gotta, are we recording or are we still going? Let's all make sure that everyone's listening to everyone and it's all really close and happy and we're all making sense, Let's make sure we make sense out of everything. Because if we don't make sense, what are we? Like, really, what are we? Nonsense.
Zero sense at all.
Sensitive.
Sensitive.
Thank you.
Put it over there.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Okay.
You would be number 3 and I would be number 1.
Oh.
I mean, we can choose.
As in life?
No. It's just on the phone's monitoring. 1 2 1 2 1 2, and here's your button. Not
okay.
Button,
Oh
tumbler.
Yeah.
Do you hear yourself?
I do.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
I hear myself and I hear yourself, but I hear you. I hear myself a little bit echoey.
Yeah. Well, that's.
And there. Yeah.
Should be nice now.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you deep inside my neck. Ooh.
So we're here now.
We're right here. Yeah. There's no going anywhere now.
Actually, I feel like now very comfortable. Maybe I should turn it down. Yeah. This what
the heater?
Called? The heater, yeah. The heater, the
Yeah, maybe.
Engine with the wheels. some wings.
Ah, there's a difference in the sound.
Yes. How's now?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Ta 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 ta. Ah.
thing.
Uh-huh.
So you good?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to roll.
Maybe you would love to feel yourself deep down in yourself as well. How's now?
Yeah, I can feel and hear myself very deeply now.
Should be better now, no? A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel very close to you.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like we're inside of each other, not in a
Yeah,
but like
like
there's some cyclical thing.
cyclical thing, and it's more like maybe conscious and psychological,
Yeah.
I guess, thing, intellectual. I mean, brains. The thing, definitely brains.
The
thing.
unification
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
of our minds.
Yeah. So should we like go further about that weed festival, or we just?
If you want, man, why say no?
Why say no?
Yeah.
Maybe we should say hello first.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So hello, our listeners.
Hello to all you wonderful people out there in listening land.
Yeah, and here's two smart men
Mm.
in the podcast.
Yeah.
Simple casual, one podcast a year thing.
Yeah, this is easy. I mean, we put as much as we possibly can into the one podcast a year, but when we do it...
Yeah.
Wait, was the last one a year ago?
I don't know, but I guess, actually, we both... can I announce it to our listeners?
I mean, say what you wish.
Okay, so we both now are parents.
Parents, yes.
So we are like experiencing parents thing.
Parenthood.
Parenthood, yeah. And when we were out, when we last time were out there somewhere, YouTube on the podcast.
Of course, yeah.
We still didn't have those beautiful babies.
No. In fact, maybe we knew that they were on
is
their
coming.
way.
Yeah.
Something was coming. We didn't know it was this. We didn't know it would be this. Definitely not. No.
Yeah, but now we know.
Now we know, and now it's a rewarding space to be.
Yeah.
But the Mary Jane Festival.
So
marijuana festival.
Marijuana. So we went with that band, the Beatles, and somehow we were traveling through Germany to what's the Holland? No, what? Not Holland. What's the country?
Sweden?
No.
After Germany? And no.
No, not after. But I mean, through the Germany we went to what's the country?
Austria?
No. But Hollandia. What's that? Holland.
Yeah.
Holland. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, listeners.
Listeners.
Any of you in Holland?
But we believe you will keep listening us. Peace to those guys in Holland as well.
Yeah.
I mean, their marijuana is free.
Peace and love. And hugs and appreciation.
Yeah.
And also other good words.
Yeah. So we were traveling through the Germany to the Holland.
Mm-hmm.
And and we spent a few days in Berlin, and there was this marijuana festival. So, so it was fun.
Were you playing there?
No, we were observers.
So you're just traveling? Or you had a gig in Holland?
Actually, we spent a few days in Berlin, and after that we were going to what's the Düsseldorf.
Okay, yeah.
So we were, and there we had a camp of some kind of mixed match. I mean, there was like an act, let's say, there is lots of bands coming from other countries, and they got together, and the band members, shifting. And I mean,
it's like a big jam session or something.
No. I mean. Okay. Our band was...
That was a very strong no.
I'm sorry, for that strongness, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, the idea was like to split the band, to split into the pieces, and to join those pieces with other members from other bands, and you are forming new bands, you know. So for me, instance, I was having guys from Holland and from UK. And we got a band, and we had to create some songs, you know, and to record it in the proper German studio, which is in the countryside, and a big studio, you know. And it was fun, but but we were traveling to that Düsseldorf thing, and I mean, in the Berlin, let's go back to the Berlin. So we were spending some time in that marijuana festival, and it was like, for me, for all of us guys, which grew up in the Soviet fucking Union, and which it fell apart, thanks to God, and we were like, our minds, you know, we were like, you know, we were like living in some kind of land of knowing nothing apart from, you know, communism thing.
The red fist.
Red fist.
The red fist of communists up your fucking ass.
So for us, like, we came into the streets, and I was like seeing a girl dressed all in black, and she had the chain in her hand, and this chain goes to the necklace of the guy, and she like going with the guy, like with his dog, you know, some kind of, and those guys, I don't know, dressed some kind of some punk god style, you know. It was fucking impressive, for us. Can you imagine? We were like living into that fucking red fist thing. And now, you know, you can see that it is possible to go like that into the streets.
It's amazing that, you know, that you take it that way. I mean, I grew up in Australia. For our listeners, I'm from Australia. We're recording this possibly in Lithuania, or possibly just in a fourth dimension. But like, that sort of stuff was on the streets of Sydney. Maybe not that much, you know. Like, you'd see it. There was parts of the city that you would see it. That it would exist.
Okay.
And for me, it was kind of like, what is this strange stuff? I don't know anything about it. I don't know what this is about, you know.
Yeah. And
so it took many years for me to kind of break through my own, or even like installed prejudices from other people around me, induced prejudices where people started saying, oh, you know, this person's a weird person or whatever. And where, you know, the older you get, the weirder you realize the whole fucking world is, and like how strange everyone is with whatever they're doing, and like, so the point I'm making is that I've spent all that time getting to that place. Whereas you were oppressed, and when you saw this, it was like fucking amazing. Like, it was just so great and so wonderful. And it's just so like the psychology of, you know, like, we're both now. I'm like, fuck, do whatever you want. And that looks like fun. Maybe not for me, which is fine. I don't want that, but if other people want it, fucking go for it. You know, if it allows them to be free. So,
and what's your, like, maybe conclusion on that?
I don't know.
I think that maybe because we like were suppressed a lot, you know, our like freedom was suppressed, our like thinking freedom was suppressed a lot. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
We're drinking tea with ginkgo
biloba.
Ginkgo biloba, yeah.
The biloba is the most important part, apparently.
So maybe because of that, you know, we were like that open, you know, to maybe if I was like born into London, into some Campton town, you know, maybe I was like a bit, you know, like you, okay, these guys are punks, you know, and they are like not maybe I don't know, because of course when you're like living your life and meeting people, a lot of people, there is a huge part of those like not normies, let's say, outcasts, or not, maybe they are not outcasts, I don't know, but what should not the people in the middle, let's say, yeah,
right.
I mean, not the ordinary people which are going to work, buying a car and running a family,
and they get to their deathbed and they go, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, what the fuck happened? What was my life, and why I did not became a punk or a god or whatever?
Yeah,
which I wanted.
They like live this life where they go, "Oh, for a week, I thought about being a goth."
Yeah,
it was just a thought in my head, and it was the scariest week I ever had. Never actually did it. Maybe, and even now, maybe they just Googled goth and that was enough for them. They had to throw that computer out
after the.
Yeah, they like, even if I delete the search history, it's just no good. But they're in their.
It's already there.
It's there. Someone saw me do it.
Yeah, it's no good.
Google's like, we know what you did.
So you're like, God. Yeah. So.
But it's funny, like that you're talking about that, because today I was thinking about, like impressions and images and what is the relevance of them.
Yeah.
And what is the importance of them, and whether they actually have really any weight in who you are or in any social currency, really. Because if you think, like, more often than not, when we all went through that stage, well, the world went through the stage where all businessmen had to be wearing a suit and a tie.
Yeah.
And apparently if that was, if that was the thing, if he was wearing a suit and a tie, he was trustworthy.
Yeah.
And whereas, like, the guy who might have more information is wearing no tie and is more trustworthy, you won't trust him because he's not wearing a tie. And like, so this image and this impression that is put across to you actually allows people, like, maybe the kind of the more sociopathic people to rise to the top, or to have trust, or to have their whatever it is that they're doing succeed, because people see the image and then they don't actually understand anything beyond the image. They only accept the image. And we're told this thing, you make so many judgments when you first meet someone or whatever, however many judgments you make.
Definitely. You're like,
but babies don't do that.
We don't know. Do we?
I don't know. Maybe they don't.
But
they look to us. They look to us for their judgment.
Sometimes, but I think they do, because let's say I had a bear. I mean beard. Sorry, beard. I'm a beardy man.
Okay.
So my daughter, when she was like maybe 4 months, she was like, we were like out to the Norway to visit some, relatives, and we met, whatever relatives, and to those guys which had a bird, she was like very sweet person, and to those which haven't, she was like a bit, trying to keep a distance a bit. I mean,
had a bird as in an actual bird.
Actual bird. I mean, beard.
Oh, beard. Oh, right, a beard.
Beardy man. So, listeners, for more like maybe pronunciation things.
I thought no,
not the bird.
Not tweet.
Not tweet, but beardy man's, yeah?
Beard, right. Okay.
Beardy man's, yeah.
Okay, so because you had a beard and other people had a beard, she was like,
okay. So, because of that action, I'm thinking that babies somehow collect information from the world, and they already doing their judgment thing. And maybe you're right. Maybe they are not doing straight from from going out to this world, and at this particular moment maybe they don't, I don't know.
But if you like think about, take a child
Yeah.
to the beach, and you let them swim naked, right?
Yeah.
And then be offended by an adult who's swimming at the same beach naked, and then try and explain that to the child.
It's difficult because
It's difficult to think about, because what do? You go, yeah, well, adults should know better, but then you're the protector of that child, so shouldn't you know better? Shouldn't what is this thing about nudity on a child versus nudity on an adult? And suddenly, like, if the child and the adult are both as innocent as each other, when they get nude, they just want to go for a clothless swim, a naked swim, that's all.
If they innocent, you said.
Yes.
If they innocent.
Exactly. But even that's a judgment. So.
Yeah, but I think it's it's related with the maturity, because when we've got like mature, we like starting to understand very clearly that that's the man and that's the woman, and and that's something is going between
Exactly
those two polarities. And
so is that but that's possibly a physiological thing that instills those biases in you, rather than a psychological thing done by your parents. So like physiologically you start to go, well, I'm attracted, or there's something interesting happens in my body when I see that other
something's
person.
happening.
Right. Rather than a baby is just like, and swim, whatever.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So I think it's related with that, but as you are like saying, even the parents thing which they put on their babies, as you said, it comes through that physiological thing as well, I guess, because of their experience. Yeah, that's interesting. Actually, there is, some festivals, actually Rainbow Festival. Have you heard about it?
No.
Where people like just getting together, playing, doing whatever they want. I mean, they do not harm each other in no way. It's on the peace, love, and, hug. But it's mainly like, I love you. Whatever you are, I love you. And yeah, if you want to take my love, please do. If you do not want, whatever, I still love you, but I do not harm you in any way. So they get together, and part of them, they like going naked, and they're trying like to free their minds, I guess, from all those, what would be the psychological constructs.
Yeah. Psychological constructs. From all the bullshit that people have told you.
Yeah, but it's difficult. I mean, it is possible, and to my understanding, I should mention again Vipassana meditation, because through that particular technique, you are like going to freedom, step by step, like to throw out from your mind and your understanding those particular, psychological constructs which you're collecting through all your life. And
because you see a naked person, you should be aroused.
Yeah. You should be.
Yeah, you should. That's the thing. You should.
You will be.
Yeah, the fear. You will be aroused.
You will be, definitely. So that's why.
Yeah. So you should be shit scared of seeing naked people.
Yeah.
And when you see your first one, oh my God, be careful you don't fucking explode.
Yeah. So,
but then women
don't
necessarily, today being International Women's Day,
So all the women which are listening us, we are giving you love and flowers.
And if you don't like flowers, we're giving you appreciation.
Yeah.
And support.
Yeah.
And if you don't want either of those things, then we'll just give you
whatever you want.
Exactly, whatever you want. With a limit. We're not
certain.
We're not overly rich.
Yeah, we're not Googling everything. We will not Google for you.
Yeah.
As we know. And maybe we're not that rich.
We are rich though. Wow.
Actually, we are. It's how do you look at the richness?
Yeah.
What do you call being rich?
Well, I would say that people would be very poor in some senses if they don't indulge their need to experience something.
Yeah.
So if they say go through most of their life and they're like, I've always wanted to write a short story. And then they get, into their 70s and they write a short story and they're like, geez, I should have done this fucking 50 years ago.
Yeah.
I would say that's poor in experience. And then obviously they then compute that this happened and I did this, and they justify and they clarify to themselves why they believe that everything's okay. But realistically, they just should have done that 50 years prior and then burnt it or just gotten rid of it. Just get rid of it. Maybe it's not something that you're actually prone towards.
Yeah.
Not something you actually really want to do. Oh, I've always wanted to be on stage. So get on stage.
Get on stage and try. Maybe you don't want to be on stage.
Exactly. Maybe you'll fucking hate it. And I've always wanted to make a podcast, or I've always wanted to have an Instagram show reel, or blah blah blah. And it's like there's nothing stopping you, just you. And so you are poor in that energy.
Yeah.
Of not having that experience, because I think what I would be upset about getting to the end of my life is if there was things that I didn't really experience. I wouldn't give a fuck about, the house what I had. I mean, I'd like to own an apartment or a house, but I mean, it's a very privileged mentality anyway. There's a lot of people that would just be happy to have a wallet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I'd like to own something. Just to understand from the other side what people believe this like territory of land and ownership is. Really truly understand why people think that just because they paid for something they own it, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but but
like I got here first. You didn't.
Yeah, actually, how it's made, I got here first. That's us. That's ours. I mean, that's ours. We came here first, so we called this land Lithuania, and you keep distance from us because we are like owning this land. Yeah, but my experience with owning things and actually things that what is owning a land or owning an apartment or owning a car, whatever, it's the thing. You're owning something. But my experience with owning something, the more you own of things, the more you like have work on them. I mean, for them. I mean, the more you have problems. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not the problems, but the more some type of not exercises, what it would be, the more things you have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have your own like apartment, you have to take care about all the plumps, all the electricity thing, all the heating systems, and how it's done, all the fixing, all the, I don't know, furniture, painting the walls and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Same with the synthesizer. I own a lot of synthesizers. And I'm thinking now, maybe, you know what, I do not need that much synthesizers. Maybe I have sold several of them, or maybe half of them, because there are some sort of synthesizers which, like, for me in my studio, I mean, they are laying in some type of corner, and they were not switched on for 2 years.
Right.
So, do I really need them? Do I really should, like, be an owner? For example, same with the land. I've got some land, and you have to take care of that land, you know. You have to pay... Actually, you have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
So...
To who?
To whom?
Yeah.
To the... what's the word?
The people that appoint themselves.
Yeah, to the people.
You must pay us tax.
Yeah, that's the...
Because what we'll do is take the land from you.
Yeah, because they have that right. Why? Why is they have
Who
that?
Who gave
right?
them that right?
Us. Us. It's us.
Yeah. I think it's just, you know, obviously it was meant to prevent thievery, right? And to offer people the opportunity to say, this is my land, for some people.
Yeah.
But actually it more promotes thievery, I think, than it prevents it. You know, there's like, oh, you can't take my land, but realistically they could.
Yeah. We are seeing lots of similar things happening in the, like, huge politics of the world now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
No, go.
I'm thinking, I was like, maybe 8 years ago, I was a lot of into that idea, how to get the fuck out of the system. I mean, of the system completely, of the, like, of the government taxes, you know, passport. Who am I? Like, why should I have a passport and blah 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 blah? To get out from the, like, banks, you know, the banking system. They, like, doing. I mean, it's like what's the pyramid? Yeah. It's the pyramid system. The bank is pyramid system, actually. They do money from nothing. They do, I mean, you know how it's working.
Absolutely.
So it's the bullshit, actually. And
yeah, I mean, the banks take the biggest loans than anyone else does.
And
the
they create money without money. I mean,
yeah.
They just totally said, okay, we have that money, but actually they don't. And they are like saying, we will give you, but actually they do not have that money to give. I mean, yeah, but...
No, but they make money from your money as well. Yeah. So you put your money in their bank, and then they go on the stock market, and they raise their own, you know, they sell and buy shares.
Yeah, they do a lot
with your money.
And they are getting loans from my money as well.
Yeah.
And I'm paying them to, like, take care of my money. I mean, but I mean...
And what are they doing with your money? They're driving down the street in like a rusty fucking car with no roof, eating like a poisoned cheeseburger with your money. That's what they're doing. They're like, whilst fucking a machine gun. Like, that's what they're doing with your money. And then they're ringing you and saying, you should change your password. Change your password. Or you should take more care you should take more care of your money. And you're like, where are you? It doesn't matter. I can't hear you properly. It's too windy out here. I've got to eat this poisoned cheeseburger, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, but the point I wanted to say, actually we should get the podcast just on that team particular someday.
Just
on banks, you know? Banks and systems.
We're gonna need a whole day.
Yeah, maybe a month or even longer. I don't know. Yeah, but my point was, like, I was a lot of into that free energy, how to, you know, get out of the wires and blah blah blah. So yeah, and I was sitting, and I was being a lot of into that. And after a while, I started to think, okay, but I was living like I said in our first podcast, as you remember, I was living in the countryside in Shaolin monastery. So, and I was like, I was introduced to how people lived 200 years ago with the all that farm thing and and I was like
off the grid sort of.
sort of off the grid. You have like woods to to warm up your shed or shaft or whatever you have into the like some forest or I don't know, or and you have to take care of those animals which you eat because but
there's nothing else.
There's nothing else because maybe you can eat oranges in Spain of all the year around or whatever, but here in Lithuania when it's cold and when it freezes everything, so you have to get your resources somewhere, put it and hidden. And I'm starting to thinking, how is it like is it evolve by itself, the system, the governments and the politics and the war machines and all that, banking systems, or is it some some Anunnaki still exists? I'm just starting to think how it's evolved, is there some people which are controlling people, which are on top of the other people, which are controlling those top people, and I don't know, gods which are controlling those top of the people, and and they are like settled the rules and everything goes like that, and we are like not happy. Fucking banks and fucking system, and why do I? Yeah, sometimes it's not logical. Definitely, I mean, wasting that much energy, wasting that much food, actually, on I don't know, it's just standing out there in the markets, and I don't know, 50% of them would be thrown away. Definitely, I can, it's not logical, but I'm started to think maybe it's just evolved. It's naturally. What do you think about it?
As in banks evolved naturally?
Yeah, step by step. I mean,
I think someone just went, fuck it, I don't want to do all this work anymore, and now I'm gonna,
you should go.
Yeah.
But
let's do.
You finish the work.
Minutes.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
We can push to 6:05.
Okay.
I think that people, I mean, of course, it evolved naturally because those kind of lives were so much hard work.
Yeah.
All the time. We have no idea what hard work is. We wouldn't have a fucking clue. But like washing your clothes, let your washing machine break down once and just see what you have to do.
Yeah.
6 or 7 hours of washing your clothes. And so you're going to be like, fuck it, I'm doing that once a week or never at all. Hot showers. Fucking hell, like 2 hours to boil water on a bit of...
and maybe just try to bake bread.
Yeah.
A piece of bread.
Just bread.
Try to make it from,
you have to get
the
flour.
Top. Flour. You have to grow it.
Like, I'll get it from the shop. No shop. No, got to grow it.
Yeah.
It's winter. Fuck. You just give up. That's it. You're done. You may as well eat your own shit and die.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it evolved out of. It evolved out of like that pain. That hardship. People just went, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe the same with pirates. Pirates went, you know what? Kind of prefer being on land.
Yeah.
Like being on sea's great, but it gets pretty lonely, and the whole boat just filled with kind of angry, ugly men.
Yeah.
We're out here for months on end, which is why they rape and whatever, because they're fucking going insane. They're out on the boat and you know, like virile men are like, right, I want to fuck something. And the other guy's like, well, don't fuck me. Fine. Let's go to a beach.
Let's go to a beach. Fuck.
So I can fuck the sand, you know? And what are all the tales they invent, the sirens that call them in from the sea, always female. The mermaids, female, take you down to the depths. They're probably just committing suicide because they're like...
getting nuts from the peak of the testosterone.
They're just peaking in their mind. Like, one of them's like, I'm fucking 22. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on this boat with a 50-year-old man with a fucking wooden leg and one eye. And, it's like, and then they see like another boat off like a kilometer away and they see these two little curves. On and they're like, fuck, what is that? And they're probably masturbating over the breast they see a kilometer away from them, or even just the idea of breasts. One of them thinks of breasts and they're like, fuck. So I think all these things come out of frustration with that life. I mean, now the return to kind of like go back to the forest and go back to the woods is coming out of the frustration of the over-exhaustive amount of electronics everywhere.
Yeah, electronics and everything, actually. It's
consumerism.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is the point of it all if all you're doing is just buying stuff? And then you're just buying something that someone else has bought as well. Yeah, and you kind of dictate your own personality, your own image on buying such a unique item. Yeah. And you're like, it's not that fucking unique. They made 100,000 of them.
It's a bunch of them.
It's a big bunch of them. Even if they only make 1 million of them, they're still, you know, like, oh, I've got this. You know, in your group, it's unique. Once you go and find the other 999,999 people that bought it, you're just another person.
So maybe
final thoughts.
Yeah, because we should go, and I mean, we should finish because. We are parents now. We are fathers, and we have
bath time, bedtime.
Yeah,
stories.
Sort of. Yeah. I mean, one day we'll bring our babies, into the podcast, and just doing the podcast with them. If they start to cry, our listeners will see how they'll
appreciate the life that's happening.
Definitely.
Yeah. My final thought is thank you for coming back. To share this with me. I appreciate it, and I've missed sitting here and chatting to you and sharing our voices through microphones and through the vibrations through our bodies.
So that's it.
That's my final
okay thought. Thank you as well. I appreciate, and actually I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I now with those phones, you are deep inside of like my inner world, mind. Yeah.
But we're not on a pirate ship. It's all right. No one wants to fuck here. It's fine.
We are like in free land, and we are free to go wherever we want, and we have beautiful women
at home,
which are waiting us.
Not because we're misogynist and we left them there. They gave us a little bit of time to come and record this for you, our listeners.
Yeah, definitely so. And my final thoughts would be nice to have a... Yeah, it was like very quick. I feel that it was very quick, and that there is lots of themes which like we like just touched and we had to go. I mean, I would love to go deeper, into those, and to like wobble a bit
and take it in front of a live audience.
Yes, a live audience, a huge audience out there. So
thank you, Alvidas.
Thank you, Chris. And life is beautiful. My final thought is life is beautiful. I mean, I'm saying to you, to myself, and to all the listeners out there, which are, I mean, hundreds, I guess, thousands, or even millions.
Wow.
Would be.
Yeah.
If it's not there now, it would be.
I think they're listening like psychokinetically.
Yeah, definitely, because it's. I mean, but it's a different topic. So, I mean, everything in multi-universes is connected.
Yes.
Definitely connected. But so, be nice to each other.
Yes.
People, and be nice to people be nice to each life beings. Is it mosquito? Is it frog? Is it, I don't know, fox?
Snail.
Yeah.
Srege.
So,
okay.
Thank you and
Thank
goodbye.
You. Goodbye.
Yeah. Chris, we made it.
We made it. We did it, man. Yeah, we fucking did it.